Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars. I am so happy to finally have this. So I totally missed this the first time around when Walmart released them and they were gone just like that. But I found this on Facebook Marketplace for about $7 more than retail, so it's not bad. It took about 3 weeks almost to get to Atlanta from New York, so I'm just happy to have it finally. But as you can see, the front of the box, you can see the figure through the window and her two lightsabers, the ones that Anakin gave her. I think they look really good, and of course the figure looks great. On that side, the front window wraps around. On that side, you have the beautiful artwork, and that is a killer looking picture of Ahsoka. I love that. You've got a small window on the top of the box. The bottom is the barcode and all the stuff that no one ever reads. And on the back of the box, you get the same picture. You get a bio in 5 different languages or so. And you got some more stuff that no one reads. And Ahsoka is number 2 in this Clone Wars line. I'm going to get Ahsoka open and let's take a look at her. Okay, so I got Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars out of her box. And let's just take a quick look at her from head to toe. And I have my Rebels Ahsoka here too to compare to. Because I know there's going to be some slight differences. I mean, obviously in Clone Wars, she was younger. So the head, or the face, is a little rounder compared to the Rebels Ahsoka. The head tails are a little shorter. Different color. But boy, the face looks good on this one. Got a slight little smirk there. Yeah, they pretty much nailed that. I think the eyes look pretty good. The mouth, the skin tone. To me, it's a little dark, but it's not bad. It's not bad. But, boy, everything just looks really good on her. That's what the back of her head looks like. Little head tail coming down, or the, what's it called? A leku, I think is what it's called. Yeah, man, the paint's pretty cleanly applied, too, on this one. I think it looks great. See if I can move these out of the way a little bit. You can see her little chest armor there, the Mandalorian-inspired chest armor. And once again, the lines are very clean. Got some nice wrinkles going on down here. Looks really good. This paint up here is pretty clean. All looks really good. I like it. Like it a lot. These things on her arms, gauntlets or van braces, whatever you want to call them. It's got a little bit of paint there. Looks really nice. And once again, very cleanly applied. On both. These little things on the back of her hands look good. That's what the rest of her outfit looks like. Little skirt. On Rebels, it's cloth. Like in between this piece and this piece, there's a cloth bit that's missing here. But I think this is pretty accurate to what she had on in the final season of Clone Wars. I mean, this all looks really good. The black pants, great wrinkles going on there. And I think the boots look good too. Little sculpted detail there at the top. Wrinkles coming down. Yeah, what a good looking figure. I like this one a lot. So let's just compare the two. So like I mentioned, these are a little bit shorter on the Clone Wars one, and this is more gray, whereas in Rebels it's more blue. These are obviously taller, so there's some slight differences. But the face, I mean, definitely she looks older in Rebels. I think they did a really good job with making her look about 14 years younger. From the legs down, or from the waist down, I should say, as far as the legs, I think it's pretty much all reuse. I mean, that looks pretty similar, just new paint jobs, but all this in here is obviously different. The belt is different, chest piece is different, maybe the same arms. I like this figure, but I really like this figure. This one looks great. So let's just look at articulation on Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars. So the head goes side to side. You've got some great tilt. Really, really good tilt at the head. She can look down just a little bit. It kind of wants to spring back up, and it's just because of the head tails coming down. And she can look up only about that much. So not a whole lot of up and down, but great tilt. The arms get up to there, and they can rotate all the way around. There is just some slight motion there. I don't think it's a real butterfly joint. I think it's just the shoulder joint, just moving a little bit. She has a single jointed elbow that gets that far. She has a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. The right hand is hinged up and down, but mine is super stiff. I may have to heat that up a little bit. The left hand is hinged side to side. She has some amazing swivel at the midsection. She's got some great tilt at the midsection. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. She can crunch forward about that much, and she goes back about that much. So good back, not too much in the way of forward, though. The legs get all the way up, and they go all the way back. She has a swivel at the upper thigh. The legs get out that far. She has double-jointed knees, but that's all you got. The back of the boot kind of hits the back of her thigh there, but that's not terrible. The feet don't go up very much. They go down about that far, and they can swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, she comes with her 2 lightsabers that Anakin gave her. They're a beautiful blue color. I think the sculpt looks pretty good on the hilts. Got a nice little bit of red paint there for the switch. The butt end of them looks really nice. This one has no red dot on it anywhere. The short one, got a little bit of black there. That's what the bottom of it looks like. Got a black stripe going on. But man, it's a beautiful blue color. It looks fantastic. I love those. So let's see what she looks like holding these. So the fingers are pretty flexible. You can sort of spread them out a little bit. And that goes in the right hand beautifully. It's not coming out. And for the left hand, once again, fingers are super flexy. You can just drop that in there. And the short one in the left hand is also very stable. It's not going to fall out. And she holds both of those very well. And for holding them backwards, you can also, if you want to go blade first, you can drop that in there like that. And she holds that upside down. And again, very stable. And for the right hand, once again, you can go blade first. It's a little easier going backwards, going blade first. But again, once it's in. It's not going to fall out. And I think that looks great. You can have her holding them behind her like that, like she does so often, or up in front of her, or something like that. I mean, this figure is super posable. Yeah, man, these lightsabers look fantastic. Beautiful blue, too. I just love that. And I love that these blades are a little bit thicker. They seem a little fatter than other blades. And I just love these. And as far as lightsaber storage, she has a hole on each hip on these things right here for the lightsaber to peg into. So let's see how that works. So the blades can pop out, and they pop out very easily. So the hilt for the long saber can go on the right side. Let's see how that goes in. Okay, that goes in pretty well on the right side. Let's see about the left side. So once again, just pull the blade out, and that should peg in right there. Well, it doesn't want to go in on the left side. Yeah, the left one will not go in. And you can see on the right side, it's already starting to pop out just a little bit. So yeah, these don't work that well as far as keeping the hilts on her hips. This one goes in kinda okay. This one just will not go in. It's almost like the hole is too small for the peg. I mean, I guess I could... See, now even flipping this little piece that's on her hip up just a little bit, trying to push it through so I'm not pushing on her leg, it still just will not go in on the left side. And I'm starting to chew up this hole a little bit. Man, that's unfortunate. But I had the same problem with my Rebels Ahsoka. The hooks over here are too big for these holes. They will not go in, so I can't store the lightsabers on. See, they stick out. So I can't, So I can't store the lightsabers for Rebels Ahsoka on her hips. And I can't store the lightsabers on Clone Wars Ahsoka. But, it's no big deal, because I'm probably going to pose her with the lightsabers in her hand, but I kind of wish they would have worked that out. But, that's a minor gripe. It's no biggie. Now, putting the blades back in the hilt, they're sort of keyed. You can see how the blade sort of fits in right there. So you have to make sure you have that lined up. Yeah, and then same deal for the longer saber. It's the same deal. It's keyed right there. So again, just make sure that's lined up before you pop the blade back in. Yeah, but overall, I love this figure. So happy I finally got it. It's unfortunate about the lightsaber storage, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. This is a great figure. I mean, I think they did a great job with the outfit. All this in here looks really, really nice. Got a nice little metallic look right there. I think that looks just cool. I really like the darker blue blades for the sabers. I mean, that is just killer. Love that. But the outfit as a whole looks really, really good. Very accurate to what she was wearing in the Clone Wars final season. I think they did a nice job of making her look younger, because they already had this sculpt all ready to go, but they de-aged her a little bit. But between the two, I'd have to say I like the Clone Wars a little bit better. I mean, this Ahsoka is great, but this one is really, really good. And I'm already used to this not working, so these pegs are no big deal for me. But yeah, what a good looking figure. And I'm totally fine with the head tails being different colors. I mean, she is younger here. I don't know, maybe they change color as they get older, who knows. But and yes, there is some reuse. I mean, the arms are obviously the same. I think the legs are the same, but the rest of the outfit is completely different. And I like that a lot. So yeah, I'm super pleased with this one. I got no real complaints except for the lightsaber storage. That's my only gripe. The rest of it is spectacular. I mean, they really knocked it out of the park with this one. So happy to have it. But please comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars. And if you like videos like this, please hit like and subscribe and hit that little notification bell. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll just see you guys next time.